All right, it's 7 o'clock. Good evening and welcome to this regular scheduled business meeting of the Summersville City Council on this 9th day of November 2020. Moving right into the agenda, the first item is the consideration of the council minutes from the regular scheduled meeting held on October 26, 2020. Council, are there any amendments or changes to those minutes as they were presented in your packets?
Move to approve and waive the reading.
Thank you. Councilman Halstead has a first there to waive the reading. Second, Stevie LaRose, Councilman LaRose. Fantastic. I have two motions. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion so carries. Next item on the agenda, public comment. We do not have anybody here for public comment, so we will move on. Next item, agenda item, approval of 2020-21 General Fund Budget Revision Number 3. So if you'll skip into your packets back to the, I believe this is orange, to the orange colored paper. We have also asked Chief Nowak to come this evening and he can field any questions if you have any questions. Okay, so what you see in front of you is the $50,000 increase to that budget. It is for, on the very last page, you will see 18 radio devices for the police department. Are there any questions on any of that? I think it's important also to point out that $50,000 increase is being brought over out of the CARES Act money that we earned earlier this year. Are there any questions?
Move to approve.
Thank you.
Second.
I now entertain a motion, and I have a motion on the floor. Councilman Waters, and second by Councilman Epler. Okay, any questions or discussions, council? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Reporters report. Amy?
No report.
No report this evening. Okay, I'll go ahead. I have a couple of things to report. I think it's important to know, and I don't know if everyone knows this or not. We did send out in the mail, there's some CARES Act monies available from the state. It's in regard to utilities. It's a residential utility grant. During the early stages of the pandemic, a couple of things happened, basically in regard to utilities across the state. The usages went down, which did create some financial losses for some areas. It also created some financial strain on some of the consumers during a time when employment became very unstable. So the state has set aside some monies available to assist in some of those delinquencies. It does help the cities possibly not carry over so much financial loss or burden in regard to delinquencies. It also helps some folks that were struggling during those times and are still behind on payments. How it will work, there is a formula involved. Cookie in our office has that formula. We have taken a look at it and have identified 116 homes that qualify for some assistance. That totaled out at $22,707 available. We did send out those forms to the qualifying residents, and ask them to fill out, it's a very short form. As a matter of fact, it's elect two things on the form and then sign it. It's very, very quick and easy. To date, we have received less than one half of them back, 41 in total. That is why I wanted to come to the council meeting tonight to announce it, to make sure that if any citizens out there that receive these, please get them back. They're due back by November 30th. I was pleased today. I came in contact with a gentleman that came to me, and he was struggling, and he just wanted to let me know that he was going to catch up. He's trying to catch up his water bill, and he was actually one of these participants that qualified, and he did get that letter, did forget about that letter, but he filled it out today, brought it right back to me, and I think he qualified for about $450. So that it is some good monies available. How it works is we send it to the state sends the money into us. It does not go to the customers, it goes directly to the utility account itself. So in this case, this gentleman would have $450 applied to his account, which more than likely would just go into credit on his account. So that is how it works. It is a win-win for everybody. So I'm asking everybody in the city, if you received one of those letters, please get those back to us so we can help you out. Any questions on any of that? Okay, planning and zoning. We do have a meeting scheduled coming up the 16th. We will have an opening soon. I just wanted to announce our board chair, Craig Chapman, will be stepping down as he will assume his new elected duties as commissioner. If you're interested, please reach out to me or anybody on the Planning and Zoning Commission and let us know so we can put you on a list to be considered. That ends the recorder's report. The mayor's report. I put at everybody's seats a map, and I'm going to be talking about that here in just a moment. The City of Summersville received a West Virginia Department of Transportation Alternative Transportation Grant for $63,000. I think it's very important first to give a big shout out to our partners who helped us with this application process. Working for E.L. Robinson, Todd Schoolcraft, and Region 4, Cassie Lawson was just a tremendous help in filling out that grant work. Funds will be used to engineer a sidewalk along Webster Road. And on that map, you will see where it says begin sidewalk, end sidewalk. That is from Grove Street to Red Oak Street. So these monies at $63,000 will go through the engineering design work, looking at the utilities and things of that nature. Once this project is and the engineering process is done, it is our intention to apply next year for some project funding. They feel like it'll be completed and done to where we can next year go ahead and apply for that. Also under the mayor's report, the advertisement is out for the bids, the wastewater decanter centrifuge. The sealed bids will be open on December 3rd, 2020 at 9 a.m. at the City Building. Okay? Again, that's December 3rd at 9 a.m. Okay, in closing, this Wednesday, the City Building will be closed in recognition of Veterans Day. There will not be a parade this year, but there will be a ceremony at 11 o'clock at the Nicholas Memorial Park to honor all veterans. Veterans Day is an annual reminder of what we have to be grateful for every day. That America is blessed with unprecedented safety and security at home because of the hard-fought sacrifices of so many men and women who have worn a military uniform. There are over 23 million living veterans in America. please, on Wednesday, take a moment and thank all of our veterans. This evening, I would like to thank the veterans that are here and ask if you would please, if you are a veteran, stand and be recognized. And I believe we have some here this evening. So if you would just please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Councilman Shaw and Councilman Halstead, we appreciate your service. Thank you. Also, I'd be remiss not to mention our Mayor, Robert Schaefer. Mayor Robert Schaefer was in the Marines. Councilman Halstead was in the Army. And Councilman Shaw was in the Marines, correct? Okay, thank you. That ends our mayor's report. Council, do you have any council reports this evening? None. Hearing none. That's it. Hearing none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Thank you and have a good evening.